Hello, I am Federico Gallardo, and I am talking about the story The Open Window by Saki. Um, during this during this lesson, I am going to talk about some objects like the author, the chapters, the plot, and the ending. Before talking about the story, it's necessary to note the author Saki. This is a pen name of Hector Ugh Munro, who was born in Burma, now called Myanmar, in Southeast Asia, where his father, a Scottish military officer, was posted. Later, in England, Saki's mother died, and he and his siblings were raised by their grandmother and two aunts. Renowned for his stories, many of which take place in imaginary place and have fantastic characters. They stand out for their subtlety with art, for their delicate and chaotic irony. At the beginning of the World War I, he enlisted as a soldier in the Second King Edward's Horse. At the age of 43, Saki died in a combat on November 14, 1916, in Vermont, Hormel, France, by the firing of a German sniper. On the other hand, these stories have the following characters. Mr. Frankenmuthel, he is a sick. He is sick because he has a nervous illness, so he decided to go to the countryside with the hope to call the nervous. He has a letter of introduction, so he can go introduce himself to the people around. Then, Mrs. Sabaton niece. She is a very self-possessed young lady of 15-year old who is adept and investing stories in terrifies Mr. Nuttall with it. Finally, there is Mr. Sabaton. She is a cheerful woman who attempts to anger Mr. Nuttall in like conversation. Well, now let's talking about the plot. Well, it is about Francis Nuttall, who is a sick man because he has nervous illness. So eventually he decided to go to the countryside to try and get right the issues, or call it. His sister gave him a letter of introduction so he can go introduce himself to the people around the area where he will be moving to. Francis go to Mr. Sapleton's house, and her niece was the one to attend him, where her aunt got ready. While they were together, the young lady told him a creepy story of, about a tragedy that her aunt family never come back from hunting, and that's why the window was always open. Cases she thought that they may come back any day. Then Mr. Stapleton is now ready, so Franton also noticed that when they are talking, she isn't giving him her completion, as if she's distracted by something. Franton starts to see the missing family that the niece described coming toward to the house. Franton is scared, not able to believe his own eyes. He very quickly gets off his chair and runs out in panic. Now, in the ending, after Franton runs out of the house in fear, Mrs. Sappen's family arrives in the house and asks who that was and why he left in such a hurry. Then the niece said that he was scared for the dogs. Well, in my opinion, this is a good story with interesting characters and amazing plot where it can be feel the suspense. I really hope that in the next story that we are going to talk about it, I hope it will be like that. Well, I say goodbye and thank you for watching.